Well, I got that rough spot out. Thankfully the inside's good, but you can see there was some pretty big pinholes where the inner fender welded was tack welded to that, or I guess spot welded. There wasn't much of that left, it just kind of dissolved. So from about that spot weld down to here, it's just a 90, and it's a little bit of a convex curve. And so that, I'll probably do this little part first that curves around that corner. Wasn't in too bad a shape there. And might be able to replicate that pretty handy. And then I'll start working on the flat spot. And then that little 90 at the back's handy enough to remake. I will have to, I got a little bit into that when I cut that out. I used a multi-tool just to zip down here. I think a couple tacks will be happy there. And then what I'll do is I'll cut this out here, take those spot welds out, there's like 3. And I can then tack that up. And then I can just put that whole piece together from about here down. That'll be new, but I can just reuse this piece here. And if you look in here, see if I can focus in there. It's not too bad. It's solid here, it's just wax oil. There's a little bit of rust down there, but I'll work on this part here first. And when I pop that apart, I'll be able to do that. This part being missing, I'll just have to recreate that. There. Looks like I'll have to probably cut it back to here. That way I can get to all that and add some rust prevention in there. And then I cleaned up this here. That's where this piece goes. That has a little tab that welds back there rather than this big tab there. So that's all tidy now. And when I have that good to go, and no longer rust out there, I might have to put a little bit of some sort of seam sealer down there, keep it to where it channels water away, because that's how that started rusting. And I'll start welding things on. That'll be good. So once I'm done with this middle section here, we're good on the top half. Thankfully that was uglier on the outside between the 2 panels than it was on the inside. That's like nice and shiny. Cool.